Hello, how are you? It's your girl Nakisha Geddes here, and I just wanted to come on and just say hello, hello, hello. In this season, with everything that's going on around us, we need to be in a position where we're encouraging ourselves, we're encouraging each other, and we're staying on course. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Nikisha. I said that before. I am the author of a book called My Crossroad. I'm also the co founder of an organization called Beyond Services Choice Matters Inc. here in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. And it's an organization that supports people with disability. I am also the founder of an organization called Geddes Concept. And basically this organization, what I do, I speak, I do workshop, I facilitate workshop, and I help to women to embrace their inner boss, their inner self, so that they're able to live out their desired life. Whatever you desire in life, it desire you too. I want you to know that anything that you want out of life, you're able to achieve it. I am living example. I've overcome the odds. I have lived in social housing. I have been homeless. I have been in a position where I had to raise myself at a very young age, and I'm at a point in my life where I could say I am proud of the woman that I'm becoming, and I'm grateful of all the experience that I've had over the years, and one of the things that I have continued doing is developing myself and just grow. And with that being said, with everything that's happening around us right now, I want to encourage you, the leaders, the entrepreneurs, the mom, the change agent, the top leaders. I want to encourage everyone to keep pushing, because this is a season for us to keep pushing. Um, 2020 was supposed to be that year. Not supposed to, 2020 is the year of change, and we're feeling it. And we're going through the test right now. I know January 1st, we started with a bang. I started January 1st with a bang. I started working on my 2020 goals from last year, September, October. And 2020, when 2020 hit, I was ready for it. But guess what? On January 2nd, I got into a car accident. And I was home January, February, and going into March because I had chronic back pain from that car accident. But guess what? Business had to continue as usual. I had to do whatever I can with the little energy I had to ensure that my business continued because it's business as usual. One of the things that I want us to think about is thinking about, the organization that we currently work with or work for, or the organization that we work for in the past. Because I want to give credit to all the organizations that I've worked with over the years because I've learned so much from them. I've learned skills that I'm able to implement in my current day-to-day business. And one of the things that I admire with big organization is that they keep it moving. No matter what's happening, they're moving. You know, um, Nothing shake them, and even if it does, it doesn't show on the surface. It's behind the scene. I've worked for organization where the CEO just passed like that. You know, this is the founder, the CEO, the person that started this organization and brought it to where it was. And guess what? Business did not stop. It continued. It continued. Way after she passed, it still continued. The same day that she passed, it continued. The day of her funeral, it continued. So and I give you that example is to encourage us that whatever we desire, we need to continue. We need to stay on course. We need to keep it moving. we're in a time where, yes, we got to go slow. You know, as I said before, I was home for 2.5 months. And last weekend, I live in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. And last weekend, I attended a conference out in South Carolina. And, you know, with everything that was going on, I still made the decision to go because, you know, I know that I'm a change agent. I know that there's work in me to be done. And I know that I have to push me in order for me to push others. So I made a decision and I went. And oh my goodness, the reward that I received is greater than my imagination, only because I chose to push. And yes, I'm in self quarantine for the next 2 weeks. But guess what? I'm moving still. Because sometimes we gotta go slow in order for us to go fast. We have to go slow in order for us to go fast. So, what I recommend for us to do right now in this season, think about that burning desire. Think about that fire you had January 1st and bring that fire back to reality right now and start working on those goals you had. You know, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to find a new job, whether it's to start my new business, whether it's to gain more client, whether it's to write a book, whether it's to build relationship with my family, whatever that goal is, now is your time. While the world is coming to a pause, you need to keep moving. You need to make a cause and effect in this season, because I guarantee you, if you keep putting in the work now, after this crisis, ooh, you're going to move mountain. People are going to say, ooh, the heck is this person? But you got to be consistent in this season. You got to show up for you in this season. You got to show up. You need to show up. And with that being said, I am hosting a workshop that I had planned to do in April. So, because of all this that's going on, I'm going virtual with this workshop. And this workshop is called Unleash the Power Within. It's a workshop that I created last year. It's backed by popular demand. I actually hosted this workshop in South Carolina this past weekend on Friday, and oh my goodness, everybody loved it. Everybody loved that it was able to inspire and move them to do whatever it is to do to prepare them for the next quarter of 2020. And I invite you to be a part of this workshop. It's going to be virtual, it's going to be in a live Zoom community, it's going to be interactive. I've met a young lady that is going to help me to create the workshop. I met a young lady in South Carolina. She's going to help me to create, redevelop this workshop to ensure that we are able to um, just be able to make it more interactive. I want you to be present. We're going to do this together. I haven't worked out my goals for the next quarter of 2020, which is April, May, June, right? So what we're going to do together is create a plan, an action plan together, so that we are entering a new season with purpose, so that we're entering a new season with a plan. We need to re-strategize whatever it is that we had going. We need to re-strategize that. I know sometimes, you know, a lot of people like, I'm a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. To be honest, I believe perfectionist. The word perfection is a dictionary word. It doesn't exist. In That's my opinion. It doesn't exist, only because there's no such thing as perfect anything. It is perfect when it's done the way that it was meant to be done. All we need to do is put in the work. How it get done is not our business. It's God and the universe business, right? We just need to do the work. Because you know what? It's going to go like this. But we need to stay on course. And the finishing product is what is more valuable. What people get from what you're doing is more valuable than the little tiny details that you focus on. Put the work in. And you know, and that's it. So I invite you all to join us. The cost of the workshop is $20 Canadian, $15 American. If you're anywhere else in the world and you want to join us, just please, please, please reach out. Um, and you know, you can reach me at gettysconcept at outmail.com. That's GEDDESCONCEPT at outmail.com. I'm going to put the link in below. I'm also I'm also able, you can reach me by DM me. I've already had about, maybe I advertised this yesterday, so I have about 8 or 9 people that say they're going to be a part of this. And one of the reasons why I put a price on this workshop is because over the years I've noticed when I put something out there, or when I invite someone to attend or to be a part of something for free, they don't show up. People value what they pay for. $20 is nothing compared to what you're going to receive in this workshop. We're going to do this together. You might connect with somebody in this workshop where you could collaborate with later on, because it's going to be that kind of interaction. And you know, we value what we pay for. I want you to value my time, and I want you to value your time. And that's the main reason why I put a price on it, because I've learned and I've seen, and you know what? I've applied for a lot of free program and I don't show up, but I always show up for the ones I pay for, you know? So that's it. So that's my message to you. We got to keep it going. Let me know if you want to be a part of the workshop, and just reach out to me. And even if you don't want to be a part of this workshop, still reach out to me if you know, you feel in you that I could add some kind of value to your life. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.